second going through that front door there. Did you guys hit the old explosive breach there? Womble and Redneck Atheist, thank you guys so much. We do have the call to action, as usual, from Redneck Atheist, going along with the grenade theme that we have tonight. Metal confetti party poppers. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, and add notifications. And remember, 20 feet is far too close for a Splody ball. I'm trying to remember what the lethal distance of one of those grenades is. I'd have to look it up. I don't know it off the top of my head. 20 feet sounds like it's going to absolutely shred you, though. And not necessarily just all the shrapnel, but the concussive blast that you're going to get is going to jangle up your insides. Give you a little bit of a problem there. Yeah, 20 feet's very close. And then if you're inside, if you're indoors, that just kind of enhances the concussive properties of that. Shadesy hitting up some lunch. Wait, what time is it, man? You should be getting some dinner here. Unless... No, you're down in New Zealand, right? And it's Wednesday there then, isn't it? Sometimes that kind of information actually sets into my brain and I can remember. More often than not though, guys, I will hear it. I will forget it after a little while and I will ask you again and again. So please be patient with me. I take way too much Tylenol here. I took a couple Tylenol today, actually, because I did start to get a pretty good banging headache, early afternoon. A couple Tylenol, and at least, I can't feel my headache anymore. But my recent obsession in sailboats has grown. Ghostface Killer! Ghostface Killer coming in, konnichiwa. What's going on, Mr. Killer? Hey, Mr. Killer, is it rainy out where you're at, man? We've been getting rain all friggin' day today. Fly Pfeiffer saying that kill is 15 to 20 feet. Okay, that checks out. Casualty radius is up to 50. Now we're talking feet, 50 feet. Yeah, I can see that. And that makes sense. I do think when you are indoors, it does change that up a little bit. Those grenade stats, that's probably out open field. So just whatever the concussive blast is, unrestricted in an open field. That sounds about right. I am going to have to pack in the grenades tonight. I feel very grenadey. You guys do know that my saying is, when in doubt, grenade out. So I'm going to pack more than my usual 4 grenades on these runs tonight. We're going to be throwing them like crazy. I do know that if Womble's going to be jumping on with us, Womble's very good with the grenades. The man has heat-seeking grenades. I don't know where he found them, but when he launches them, they find the target. Let's see, Fly 5 for saying that overpressure indoors is much higher. Sniper is coming in over on Twitch. What's going on, Sniper? How you today, brother? First stream of the week. We've been getting some weather out here. It's actually been pretty nice. I know we've talked about this before. Colorado tends to be a little bit too dry and sunny, and at some points it can drive you nuts. It can drive you crazy. But it has been something of a rainy season lately. I'm liking it. It's given me the Northern European vibes where you just kind of get rain, a little rain all the time. The garden is loving it. However, the garden's not producing me anything anymore. The production season's kind of over, but the grass is loving it. Grass is starting to look a little green right before it's going to start to go dormant here. Let's see. So Redneck Atheist saying that indoors you just kind of turn into contained mush. Just like a skin sack of busted up bone and a sack of blood. Mixed up organs. Sniper's out there working on the Arma server. So what exactly is going into your Arma server? How we fixing that one up? Tuff's Pancake House, we're about to get nuked tomorrow with some tornadoes. They can predict that far out? Tuffs, what part of the country are we talking about? That sounds like Oklahoma, Texas area, perhaps. Okay, Arkansas, got you. And they're able to forecast out those tornadoes from that far out, huh? They must have gotten a lot better with that since I was living in the area. About the only time that we would get tornado information is when it was actually starting to come in on you. Right, so a tornado watch. Right, so we're watching for tornadoes. And then we get the tornado warning when it's actually coming at us. And then when I was hanging out with my family in Oklahoma, we would go out onto the front porch and actually start looking at the skyline and look for tornadoes. Tufts is saying that they give us threat conditions based on weather patterns. It's absolutely crazy how they can actually predict that stuff now. They're pretty good at it. I think I may have told you guys about my tornado story. I survived a tornado, like an actual direct hit too. Fly Pfeiffer saying, you finally got the haircut. I did, but not very much. It was just a trim, right? So it's looking a little bit more put together. Yeah, not quite as much off as I was originally thinking that I was going to go get. I've kind of got this idea in the back of my head that I want to get a lot more taken off. I need to pass that by Mrs. Tango and see if she's okay with that. Ghostface Killa, we had tornado warnings at Lost in the Woods several times. That's exactly what I was talking about, man. Yeah. Stationed at Fort Leonard Wood. And that was 2011. I think it was 2011. New Year's Day 2011, in fact, when those tornadoes, it was like throughout northern Arkansas, going through Missouri. I want to say maybe even in the parts of Illinois, there was like hundreds of tornadoes to have touched down during this like several day stint of weather that happened there. And we took a direct hit to the house. Pretty nuts. Snipers coming in. Okay, so this Arma server, we're going to have one that we are doing in Afghanistan that's going to have a full complement of PvE missions. We're working on the push of Normandy one. Now that the beach landing at Omaha to the full push, that would be pretty cool. A Normandy landing would be really interesting. So, okay, so when you're setting up Arma servers, so you get to actually like build the mission set beforehand, right? I got to come at this from like complete ignorance. I've never been on the server creation side of Arma, but how detailed does that get? Do you get to like put everything down to the gnat's ass about that? Tufts Pancake House said, I survived an EF5 in 96 and went through a couple more years later that weren't so bad. I don't know if it was a 5. It was pretty well up there, the one that hit us. But if you guys know anything about base housing, particularly if you've been stationed at Fort Leonard Wood, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. If you go across, what was it, Oklahoma Avenue, which separates out like all the training areas from the very first parts of the housing area over there, they're all like mid-century duplex ranches. And when this tornado went through, we were extremely lucky because it was New Year's Day. A lot of people were out. They were back home. You know, they were still on like that Christmas not terminal leave. They were like on Christmas leave, right? So Christmas exodus. A lot of people were away from the base. They were back home. I was lucky enough to still be there. I was one of those that was still there. Tornado starts working its way up to the area, but I had no idea. We didn't have the TV on. We had no radio, nothing. I was just, I think we may have had some Netflix on the TV, which is not going to give you any of the tornado warnings. But we were planning on going out and going down to Springfield, Missouri that day. And as we were getting things ready, I went out to the back porch and I saw like the sky was just, it was really acting up. It was an odd shade of green, which, having grown up around tornadoes my entire life, I knew that that was not a good sign. The clouds were moving pretty quickly, right? So there was a lot of movement. And then off in the distance, over the tree line, I saw something floating in the air that, in my head, just like thought maybe it was a plastic bag or something. But in retrospect, could have been an SUV for all I know. And so I went back and I told my wife to go grab the dogs, and go get into the bathtub just as a precaution, because I knew something weird was happening. And then when I went back out to go check out the goings on out there, I heard the noise, that like train noise. And then at that point I knew, like instinct kicked in. I went to go jump into the bathtub, and immediately as I did that, house was shaking. The house was shaking, and I knew it was on top of us at that point. Luckily, our house stayed fairly well intact. It stayed up. The roof did lift up a bit, so we had a bunch of water coming into our living room. The attached house to us, because like I said, they were duplexes, right? So the house that was attached to us, roof completely gone. And then everything else from that side down was just part of the path of complete destruction. Everything else was leveled down to the foundations. No basements, nothing like that. So the few people that we had that were still on base, and one of them was actually a guy and his family that were in my course. So this guy was probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 houses down the street, and his house came down on top of them. They were in the hallway with their mattress on top of them. We had no deaths, no injuries as far as I know. Plus, that particular base is full of engineers and military police, so it could not have happened at a more advantageous spot. You had a bunch of engineers going out there surveying the damage. You had a bunch of military police, controlling the situation. It was handled extremely well. But my gosh, I went to go take a picture at my front door immediately of the very first thing that I saw, and it just like my neighborhood disappeared. And it was post-apocalyptic. I had this gigantic oak tree in my front yard. That sucker had to have been maybe 3 or 4 feet in diameter. Yes, diameter. And that sucker was down. That sucker was down with the root ball all exposed. It pushed my car off of the driveway and into the yard by several feet. Pretty nuts. The devastation is like a scouring. It is, man. And it's also very, very contained to just a very small swath. So you're either completely destroyed or you're pretty much okay if you're outside that path of destruction. So, the chances of being around a tornado are actually kind of high, right? But your chances of being directly affected by a tornado, not quite so much. So I'm kind of hoping that after spending that the math works for me for the rest of my life to not be hit by a tornado anymore. Hoping so. Okay, guys, long story. Sorry for the long story here. Let me catch up on chat here. Sniper's coming in saying that you need to ask J Roxy if she'll allow it as well. Oh, that's right. Yes, I can't cut the hair too much. We don't want to change things up too badly here. However, for those of you who have been here a while, you guys know that I change up my style quite radically from time to time. So, something to hang out. What is Tango going to do next with it? It could be crazy as hell. We don't know. Ghostface Killa says, video games set in Afghanistan are almost as fun as the real thing, but not quite. I have not played too many that have been set in Afghanistan. In fact, there was this period of time where GWAT games were coming out all the time, and then they absolutely ceased. But take me back, man. I want to talk about this maybe a little bit later, but I've been watching Dark Wolf over on Amazon, and that's the prequel, I guess you could say, to the Terminal List series. Liking it a lot there. I got Astrid Stars. Astrid Stars coming in over on the vertical side there. Hello. How you doing, Astrid? Welcome on into ya. Okay, so Sniper's just saying that the Arma server, it's detailed as hell, down to smoke and random artillery strikes to enemy movement positioning. We are doing the best to make it as accurate as possible. Involves a lot of looking at footage and details on troops in the conflict and how armaments were set up there. That takes a deep level, yeah, to get down that. That's awesome, man. Sniper saying we have hurricane parties here in Florida. You're either alive or you're floating. The hurricanes are much scarier, dude. Hurricanes affect such a much broader area. It's dumping rain, right? You're going to get flooding. And if you're lucky, that's all you get is the flooding. Yeah, hurricanes scare me a hell of a lot more, man. Your chances of getting affected by a hurricane are astronomically bigger than a tornado. Redneck Atheist pucker time tornado style bets. I was puckered tight, dude. I could definitely make some diamonds. Wild Recollection coming in. Tango, how's it going? Missed being in the stream. Good to see you. Wild Recollection, welcome back to you, man. Welcome back to you. Redneck Atheist saying that the EF3s are dangerous, EF4s are deadly, and EF5 is good luck. Here's your lottery ticket. I think ours may have been an F4, but I mean, this is like very, very vague recollection. I know it was up there. It was pretty good up there. Sniper says, gonna send you the log into the server if you like to play around it. I would love to. I would love to. I've dipped my toe into Arma and I really, really do like it. It is like all the setup that prevents me from streaming it all that much. So like maybe in my off time, dip my toe into it. And if we're gonna do some Arma stuff, man, let me know. I'd love to jump into it. Maybe we can get some Arma streams in around the Gray Zone Warfare streams, apparently, guys. Okay, so we touched upon this a little bit before go time here. We are working on a program with Gray Zone Warfare. We are going to be streaming it a lot more often. And you guys know that I go 3 streams a week. Like I am part-time. Of all part-time streamers, I am part-time. Seriously. So in order to fit in other games, I am going to be looking at perhaps trying to get in maybe a different day as well. So I might bump it up to 4 if we're going to get something like an Arma scheduled or Ready or Not, stuff like that. So something to keep in mind there. Womble saying that Terminal List was great. Still need to watch Dark Wolf myself. Okay, so Terminal List Dark Wolf. I do want to address that. FBI, open up! Mountain Man B, you saw the 3rd through the front door there. Mountain Man, how you doing, my man? Timing didn't work out for you tonight. You didn't get any of the special doors there. You came in straight through the front, along with everybody else there. Yeah, Dark Wolf. I am impressed. Dark Wolf is really, really good. And here I wasn't gonna hold out too much hope for it. You know, I think that's one of those series where you're capturing lightning in a bottle, you know, and recreating that magic is usually pretty difficult. But they're doing something good here. I have started reading through the further books in the series, and they're introducing some new characters that will come back again in season 2 of Terminal List. So this is a good introduction. Rafe Hastings is coming out, which casting on it, great. I love his portrayal so far of Rafe Hastings. I'm pretty excited for the follow-up seasons here. But I am really enjoying Dark Wolf so far. It goes from, they started out in Iraq, right? And their portrayal of Iraq, the fob life, the advise and assist mission set that was out there, and just the craziness that was happening in the how would I describe it? The Inherent Resolve, Operation Inherent Resolve time frame is a little intense. It's a little intense. It took me back. So very well shot, in my opinion. And then it transitions over to, you know, the spooky stuff throughout Europe. And I'm here for it, man. All the shots of their locations in Europe are beautiful. They're doing a great job of doing that. And then all the spooky stuff they're doing is very exciting. So it's like, it's a little bit more James Bondy, but it's like James Bond, Jason Bourne. We're going down that route. Ghostface Killer pointing out the Rhodesian badass. Yes. Yes, Rafe Hastings. I can't wait for them to get into the book 2 of the Terminal List where they go into Rafe's story. That's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait for that. Timothy Holton coming in, was in college when Hurricane Ivan destroyed Pensacola. Came out the next day from the college shelter and everything was leveled for miles. Craziest thing I ever experienced. So do they actually have shelters there on campus for hurricanes? Wild Recollection coming in, part-time, better than no time in my opinion. I am part-time. being a full-time streamer would probably indicate that I don't have a day job. And I don't expect that's not quitting my day job anytime soon. And it's not because I don't love streaming, but that the day job, it pays pretty damn well. Plus, I have a lot of fun with it too. So the day job is sticking around. Whoa, Womble coming in and saying that guess who else bought Ready or Not? So Womble got himself Ready or Not, and have you gotten some rounds in? I would love to hear what your thoughts are about it. Sniper sent over the login. Ah, there it is. Is that up over in Discord? I'm seeing some Discord messages there. I'm assuming that's going to be you there. Sniper saying that I was in P-Cola for Hurricane Ivan. It sent a stop sign through the bed of my truck. Good Lord. Yeah, I don't know what you guys do about that. Buckling down for hurricanes. I mean, you got to go out there and like nail up the plywood over the windows, all that kind of thing. Timothy Holton saying, yeah, the student center was a certified hurricane shelter, was stuck inside for 24 hours straight with the Goonies on repeat on TV. Hey, probably no better movie to have on repeat there. I'd be down for that. It's kind of a restricted 80s movie marathon, as in you're only watching one movie over and over and over again. You should probably tell them to expand the library. We got Kritartha coming in over on the vertical. What is going on, sir? Welcome to you. And hey, we got Kyle the Rabbit coming in with that resub for 4 months. Hey, perfect timing here, guys. So we can talk about the coin then. So Kyle is halfway there to becoming a fully coined member of the unit. Guys, as members of the unit, so subscribers over there on Twitch, tier 2 members over on YouTube, you guys are working your way up to becoming fully coined members. And that is in addition to all the usual perks that you're going to get being a subscriber, to include the 10% off discount that you get over at tangopapadelta.com. You guys are going to qualify for a commander's coin after 8 months of service with us. So after 8 months, I get these shipped out to you. That is our logo there. There we go. Smurfy Live. Smurfy, I do believe you are 4th in line coming in through that front door there. Smurfy. That's only one door. That's only one door I've got splintered up tonight. I'm liking that. Smurfy, bit late, but I'm here. Well, better late than never, man. Welcome to you. Yeah. So after 8 months there, the Commander's coin, that is our logo with that 3D relief on that skull. Take a look at that. It's pretty badass. That skull's wearing that maroon enamel beret. Crest of the 2nd Battalion, 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment. Upon that beret on the back side there is where we have our paratroopers logo, and a little plate there where you will find your individual number that I keep track of over on tangopapadelta.com there. Check it out, guys. It has been updated with all the ones that I put out there. Actually, I lie. I may not. I did send out, I think, 2 more this weekend. Yeah, I had a couple more go out this weekend. I still need to add those. So, Timothy Holton, I know that you're out there. Mountain Man B, are we there yet? Oh, we're about 26 minutes in. Okay. Yeah, so to those of you who I sent coins out to this weekend, I'm trying to think. I might have to update my page, but check out tangopapadelta.com and check out the unit roll call, and then call me on it if I need to update. Please let me know. In any case, this weekend it'll get updated again. Let's see here. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the Goonies? Hell no, there's nothing wrong with the Goonies, man. I love the Goonies. Watching it on repeat over and over and over and over again for, what was it, 20 hours, 24 hours? That might get a little old, but I mean, if it's the only thing you got, Goonies is a pretty good one to have. Ghostface Killer, how's your back? Hold on a second. How's your back, sir? I'm missing the captain in battle rattle streaming. Oh, we could bring that back. You guys, okay, so that's kind of that's a throwback there. The full battle rattle. We did kind of put a cease on that once we started wearing our Tango merch on stream, but there's nothing stopping us from going back to it. Throw on the Cry Precision G3. Get my JPC 2.0 on. And then my streaming time, that's probably about as much as my back can take. Yeah. It's a good core workout, so the abs get a good workout there as well. Let's see here. So Womble played the first 2 missions on Ready or Not. Takes some getting used to, but it's fun. Womble, are you like wasting? Are you just shooting everybody in sight? That's the thing that you got to get used to. You gotta pull back on that. I got Pineapple. Pineapple coming in over on that vertical side. Hello, Pineapple. How you doing? Welcome on into ya. Moving on down, Chad. I got a little bit backed up here working through. Let's see. Ghostface Killer. Could have been a much worse show. Could have been Cat in the Hat. Are we talking like Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat? Is that the one that I'm thinking? Yeah, it could have been bad. Smurfy Live. The coins get shipped out to you. Yes. Personally, I handle those personally. So if you guys want to check out and see just how bad my handwriting is, get yourself a coin. Hand-addressed envelope that goes out to you guys. Let's see. Sniper says take 3 to 4 days for you to get them. If you're in the States, yes. When you guys are abroad, it takes a little bit longer. Redneck Atheist says, one scary thing about hurricanes, they tend to spawn tornadoes. Basically, nature's big FU on a regional scale. That they do. They do tend to spawn off some like really weird weather around it. I do remember going on some PT runs in Fort Bragg, North Carolina when we had the hurricanes going on. So running against the wind as that water is coming at you like at a horizontal clip, pretty interesting. You start feeling like you're trying to fly through it. Ghostface Killer coin, mag dump mode shirt are awesome. Waiting on my beanie. Yeah, Ghostface, I do want to see some pictures of that beanie. I am planning on doing some streams in the beanie here. Sniper says, I still have my original VHS of the Goonies. Do you have a VHS player to play that sucker on? Smurfy asking, even to the UK? Yes, sir. We do ship abroad. We do ship abroad. It's a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but we do it. Timothy Holton, I'm going to frame my Tango envelope. And Timothy, I used a very steady hand. I tried very, very hard to make sure I made it look somewhat presentable and pretty. So please, go ahead, man. Throw it up in the envelope. There will be a work of art for you.
2 hours later.
There we go. Tiberius, let me know that we are running late here. We're 30 minutes into stream. I think we're about ready to get going here. Yeah, beat that, Jeff Bezos. Are you telling me you still have your VHS player? That's great. I love it, man. So if you play that Goonies VHS too many times, though, it's going to start to wear out. Redneck Atheist hitting us up with the trash panda there. Beautiful trash pandas. Tiberius saying, nice haircut, Mr. Oliphant. Okay, so it's a little shorter. Actually, not much shorter. It's a little bit more controllable. It's a little bit more controllable tonight, I think. Ghostface Killer says, I almost put my envelope in a shadow box. You guys are crazy. All right. 30 minutes in. Let's go ahead and jump on in. We can continue conversation as we're running around Lemang here. But we got to get started up here before you guys start breaking out the pitchforks and the torches. Server found. Here we go. Okay, so from 40% rain protection down to 20. And that's when you need to start wearing your field hats. Yeah, when you bump that up there. Ghostface Killer says, not really, but it would be cool. You can. You can, no problem with that. Now, if you're worried about handwriting, just start cutting out letters for magazines and papers. Oh, Womble, don't get me started. That's actually not a bad idea. If you guys want the psycho treatment, there's Zoop. Zoop-a. Zoop-a-loop. Who else is in here? We got ASU Devil. All right, that's no mercenary. Mountain Man B. Mountain Man B is up in my server. What's up, dude? Oh. Hold on a sec. Was that you shooting me? Nope. Womble's hiding here. I'm sure he is. He's sniping me from somewhere. Oh. Where's he at? Is he in the bushes? I was going to turn my ears on, but then I won't be able to see him. behind the potted plant. There we go. Hey, the boys are all here. Look at you guys wearing your red flannels. Legit. All right, guys, name of the game then is grenades. We got to like load up on as many grenades as we can hold, and then we're just going to be launching them, right? Let the grenades fly. We're going to try to shred everybody up with grenades. So, with that, let me turn down the ears. Okay, I'm still going to rock the MCX. MCX is feeling good here. Let's see here. You should definitely do that with the cutouts, the cutout of the letters. That is some serious serial killer type stuff. I kind of like it. Ooh, I'm gonna need some more CQ. Let's see how much do I have in the background here? Start splitting these all up and topping off. And then I'm gonna try to fill up my bag as much as I can. Is he smoking us out? He's smoking us out. Nah, that was a boom. All right, so what needs to happen here? Grenades. Grenades and medicals? A suture kit. Oh, Jesus. He's trying to get down. Try not to get blowed up there. All right, Gunny. Gunny, my man, we're going to need quite a few. Which ones can I be more accurate with? You think the M26 or the M67? I'm gonna pile up on the M67s. Just the good old baseball grenade here. And let's see if I can figure out where I put all these. So I just bought 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There they all are. That's not enough, though. Not nearly enough. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. I need to keep these in accessible places. So pockets, belt, plate carrier. What do I want to switch out? Maybe throw... Let's keep the ammo. Let's keep the ammo down here. Keep the grenades up here. Okay, that should be good. Food and water, and I should be good to hook here. Hey, these mags, we empty out these mags. We empty them out hard. How am I my weight? Hey, 46. Tiberius says, I wish they sold the pineapples. The pineapples would be pretty legit. The F1 grenades. Most printers can do envelopes. Use Comic Sans for the Lulzy font. I could try that. Do you guys actually use your printers at home? I tend to have to buy ink every single time I want to print something. It's ridiculous because I never use my printer at home. So I'll end up going out, getting new ink, get that installed, print off whatever I need, and then it'll be another 6 months to a year before I need to use it again. Nods are on head. Hey, good call. Let's get these nods off. Let's take those suckers off. We don't want that. 67s are better. They have more fragments. Is that for real? Okay, I did not know that. The 67s versus the 26s. Okay, so why do they charge $62 for the 26? Why is that more expensive? Cheaper is buying a new printer? Probably. You're probably not wrong. Okay, let's see here. I'm feeling the same thing. So we're at level 48. We have only got a couple more levels to go before we hit 50. So let's go find us some squad tasks here. I'm thinking... You know what? I haven't seen this one up in Hunter's Paradise yet. Stationary targets. We have to transfer the data. Okay, so we're transferring data from stations. Got it. Let's go do that. Let's go hit Hunter's Paradise and go run down all that data we got to download. I'm going to go get the chopper for, let's say, Fox 1. Fox 2 might be closer to... I think Fox 2 might actually be closer to the ones that we want out there. So once we hit Fox 2, I'm going to start up the squad task. And let me squad you guys up. Hold on a second. I got Womble. Mountain Man B. Bro, I don't think I've got you on the list, man. You need to throw me a... Yeah. I definitely don't have you on the list. You need to throw me a request, Mountain Man, if you're out there listening to me. Otherwise, I'm going to need to find you. Mountain Man B. Let's go to the suggested. You're here. Boom. Request outbound. Let me get you in here. On a mission? How the hell are you on a mission? I'm looking at you right now. Invite to squad. How are we on mission already? Did we call in a bird? Weird. I don't think that I called anything in. All right, so I got you guys in. We can do the squad task now. We're going Fox 2.
Roger. Raven is in the air and heading to base camp.
And then we'll work our way down from there. Yeah, Fly Pfeiffer, I think you might be right, man. Instead of having to buy all that friggin' ink, just go out, buy a new printer every single time. Ghostface Killa says, I have an inert pineapple grenade my grandfather gave me that he kept from World War II. That's pretty badass. I like that. Ah, there we go. Sniper's saying that I have the mag dump and the Claymore Mine shirt in the cart. All right, both the boys are on.
Ready up, we're taking off.
Yeah, we have this cool function here up in the chat. Well, not even up in the chat, but up in the stream here. Notifications will come on if you guys purchase something from the store as we're streaming. Pretty cool stuff. What am I doing to you? I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for funny merch, so the interesting stuff that we can produce. Oh, on mission just means that you're in a server. Gotcha, Womble. See, I've been playing this game for that long and I still don't know. One would think that I would have an idea as to what I'm doing by now, but just goes to show you, you know, thick skull. It just does not seep in. Underwear with the mag dump, Tiberius, yes. We got to take note of that. Underwear with the mag dump. I got to find, surely we've got underwear that we can make. And see if our producer has some of those. That'd be good. With some streakies in it. some printed on streakies. I don't know if you guys like tidy whities or if I'm going to have to find some like boxer briefs or something like that. Boxer briefs, I think, are the ones that that's the most popular type of underwear out there, right? Boxer briefs, boxers, tidy whities, commando. $500 for real ones? We might be able to do a special limited edition. Sniper says we need the old-timey ones that had the flap on the back and like the two buttons up at the top. You gotta unbutton them. Yeah. So Womble, okay, Womble coming in with a serious question here. How did you think slurry meant snow earlier? I could not stop laughing at the mental image of you trying to build a snowman out of slurry. It's because slurry is not a particularly common word over here in the United States. I'm not even sure if it's in the farming community because I'm not a farmer. So it could potentially be a word that is used here in the States. Outside of that, when I think slurry, maybe I'm thinking flurry. I don't know. I did make the connection for it being snow. And you were a little off-put that there was a slurry out there. So I was thinking, is it snowing already in Northern Ireland? That was the mental connection that I made. Apparently not correct whatsoever. And that slurry means cow feces, right? And is it mixed with water? Is that what makes it like a slurry? So you go out there and you spray it on the fields, right? So it's like natural fertilizer. It's shit that's watery. So that's what it is.
Move out.
Was definitely not something that I had in the repertoire before. Okay, let's get this accepted. All right, so we got the station located in the jungle, the station located around the... My music is still going. There we go. The station located around the motel. Okay, so the waterfalls one, I don't remember where that was at. I think when I ran out with Womble to go find that one, I could not figure out where that was at. So I'm thinking I'm going to go up by the old bunker, perhaps, and see if I can find the jungle one. I think it's out over that way. Oh, I wasn't off-put. I love the smell of it. Mixed with water to make it liquid to spray on the field. Got it there. So, I mean, it is a... And I can't say that I haven't smelt it before because Colorado, anywhere outside of Denver, is pretty much... It's pretty much all farmland out there. Particularly in northern Colorado where my parents live, it's... you get the cow smell for sure. It's out there. I just wasn't quite tracking if it was actual, like... a slurry, or if that was just the way that cows smell out there. Redneck Atheist says slurry is a solid material suspended in a liquid. See there, I'm getting more wrinkles on my brain. Old dumb Tango does not know farming terminology there. Snowball, what's going on, sir? Snowball, I feel like I don't get to see you all that much. What are you up to, brother? Lampro, you up in here? Hold on a sec. I do have room here. Let's get you in. Maybe this will get you some of these squad points. The boys are getting into something down there, though. Hopefully they don't die. That would not work out for the task that we're trying to work here. Let's see here. So, Windscreen got hosed one year with a slurry up in the Highlands, says Fly Pfeiffer. Oh. Okay, hey, we got the first one. Okay, so the first one is at the water station. So he's over here at the waterfalls already. They got it. Right there. Kind of at the dog leg. Next one, he's going into the firing lanes. I got to work my way up. I think it's over by the bunker, but I could be wrong. Snowball, what did I miss in that convo? And we've been talking about cow poop. Bunch of cow poop. What am I doing wrong here? There was a way to get up there. I must have missed it. Must have missed my turn at Albuquerque. Tango thought that slurry meant snow. Yes, this is true. Am I getting shot at? I might be getting shot at. What is the way to get up there? Oh, no. Here it is. Okay, so this... Wait, this is the bunker here. Which I don't necessarily need to go in. I gotta find... Where's this thing gonna be at? I gotta find the little weather station thing. Quick, fast, and in a slurry. There we go. We're getting punny up in here now. I wouldn't be very happy if my car got sprayed down with it. That's for sure. That's... How do you take that thing through a car wash? You just gotta, you gotta take that sucker home, spray it off as best you can. Try to keep the flies off of it. Okay, in the woods. In the woods. I don't hear any grenades going off. Did those boys buy grenades? Guess it's just me. I'm going to be nading out here. Ghostface Killer says, slurry makes me think of a racist old person. Is that... Oh, slurry. And the way they speak. The way they speak is very slurry. U.S. Army Sapper, those shots sound so real. I do think they did an extremely good job with the audio. The audio's... now I'm hearing all the grenades. That must be Womble just busting off grenade after grenade. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if that finds him. Too far out. Too far out. Oh, God. Now he's shooting at me. Whoa, the other guy's shooting at me now. Do not want to die here. That would be embarrassing. That put him down? All right, looking good. Now, where the hell is this thing out in the woods? Wait, somebody else was shooting at me. I was getting suppressed. Don't go running a little too willy-nilly. Oh, you gotta be... He got me. He got me with my no side plates. I think I got no side plates. Right there. Let's see here. So we want to have a slurry ball fight, and you popped in there. Slurry ball, is it solid enough to actually be able to make balls out of it? You'd probably have to squeeze some of the water out, right? That just kind of makes me gag a little bit. Let's. Do you want to build a slurry man? No, I don't want to build a slurry man. Just hosed it off at the farmyard. Bronco. I'm just gonna go base camp. What? So we failed the mission with that. I gotta go out there and go get my body though. Son of a is right. How did I go and fail the mission for us? Not cool at all. All right, so back on the boys. I'm going to go Fox. Well, Fox won this time.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
And my body is like crossing over at the rest point. It's like that side of the rest point. Terrible. This is terrible. Tiberius, did someone say squeezing balls?
I'm in danger.
Too late for that wild recollection. That happened real quick.
Raven went down and ready to move. Get ready, we're moving out.
All right, loud noises. Let's see, we got Zoodwind coming in. I don't know how accurate the sounds are. Pretty accurate. The way that it snaps like that is pretty accurate. That's when it's coming your way. A frozen shitball fight? Yeah, that would not be good. You could probably kill somebody. You hit them with a frozen poopy ball like that. Not good. That could brain somebody. What happened to chat? Chat's going off the rails, guys. Chat's going off the rails. I don't know. I don't know if this is going in a good direction there. Not completely frozen, right? Not frozen solid, but just to the point where it's like muddy. A nice muddy ball there. Never ever have heard gunshots, so I don't know how it sounds. Yeah, outgoing, you're going to hear the pop, right? Incoming, you're going to hear the crack. And then a pop. Redneck Atheist says, my crazy has rubbed off on everybody. I would say you are an influence, Redneck Atheist. An influence of some sort. All right, where are we at? Over the no-go zone. Ah, my body. That'll teach me I should have had my stuff tagged up. Tiberius says, we all behave here. You guys are actually pretty good. You guys are a really good chat. This community stays on the rails for the most part. When you guys go off the rails, it's a fun part, but you know, I don't see the kind of drama, the infighting, the general toxicity that I see in some other chats. You guys are a good chat. Really. Snipers has always been this unhinged. Can confirm, for as long as I've known you, yes. That is truth. Tiberius, aw shucks. I hope you kicked at the ground a little bit when you said that and had your hands in your pockets. Ghostface Killer says we stay in the gray zone. That's a perfect way to put it. It's that perfect in between. Ah! Red Deck Atheist, I was gonna go get my shades before stream. I forgot them. Red Deck Atheist just did that because he had to throw some copyrighted content up in there. And you know what the funny thing is? So Snowball, thank you so much for the Mohicans there. I think that one is not copyright infringement because it is so remixed. Pretty sure about that. Which works out nicely for me because I kind of like that one. Sniper says, my chat borders on terms of service. Tiptoes the line, sort of like my hairline. Uh-oh, what is this? Online services lost? Hopefully I get reconnected here. There we go, regained. Okay, having some server issues maybe? It's kind of scary. Hopefully I don't lose my body. I got clipped right beside this place. How did he end up shooting me? What are these guys plotting? Oh, they're stabbing my dead body. You guys are desecrating my corpse. All right, gentlemen. I need to do something about this. Grenades are all good. Okay, so plan B, since I effed that one up for the team. Sorry, guys. What's next on the map here? We do have Midnight Sapphire. We could go get in that kind of mess, although I'm feeling if we work our way, let's say counterclockwise, let's go hit Sawmill. We got Rats down there. He's probably on his way out. Let's go hit Sawmill. I'm going to go Echo 1. And then hit that Fox 1, right? Fox 1. Yeah, let's go to Fox 1. Hit that squad task as soon as I'm on the ground. Snowball asking, how is the PC build going? The PC build is not going great. Yeah, all I've got's the case. I haven't leaned that far into getting all the parts going yet. I think the big one is going to be securing the 5000 series GPU. I got to make sure I can get that, newest generation AMD CPU. As soon as those things are knocked out, the whole rest of the build is going to be nice and easy there. Copyright edit time. Oh, brother. Let's see here. So, how is, let's see. I had to find the remix on YouTube after I heard it. Did you find it? Is it out there? Is this an actual thing? What are these boys running off for? Are they hiding out? Pretty athletic. Everybody's so athletic in this game. Let's see. Can I climb on this thing? Jump up. Am I too tired already? Here we go. No, it wasn't L. Crap, no, that's P. Where's my emotes? Y? Y, there we go. Sitting up on the rooftops here. You missed my hiss comment, Law. It does explain the report of a round. Yes, hold on a sec. A hiss means it's close, a pop. Now they're shooting at us. You get that whip crack. All right, I got it here. Does that remix actually exist out there? Ghostface Killer actually found it? Dude, throw it up in the Discord, man. I gotta be listening to this. And if I can find that on like YouTube Music or something, it's going on the playlist for sure. Tiberius asking, have you played that Black Hawk Down campaign on Delta Force? Now, Delta Force, are we talking about the newest Delta Force? Like that one put out by Tencent? Do they have a Black Hawk Down campaign on it? Script TV, new wipe? I wish. Not new wipe yet. It's not there. Not yet. Later this year. Snipers, don't lead them astray. We've got to put out good information out here. We don't can't be putting out misinformation.
Get ready. 30 seconds.
Dr. Analizator coming in and saying it's about 2 to 3 months to wipe. We're probably about there. Yeah. I don't have an exact date, but that follows the schedule. We're going to be looking at a fall time wipe. And if it tracks with the other ones that they've had, it's going to be late in the season. So not early fall, but probably later fall. Say again, ad came on right when I said something. Ghostface, we got to throw that up in Discord, brother. I got to be rocking to it. I'm going to put it on my playlist. All right, so let's I got that off. Get our task going, accept task. And what we need to do is transfer the data from the station next to the fishing hut, the log storage somewhere inside the sawmill, and wooden bridge south of sawmill. So wooden bridge south of sawmill? How far south are we talking? South of sawmill. It's got to be... Is that a bridge over there? I know that's overlooking. I'm going to go check out that area. I think we're somewhere close there. Tiberius says, I know you love your Chinese dev games. Well, rest assured to say that I have not played Delta Force. No. And definitely not enough to have played the Black Hawk Down campaign. However cool that it does sound. I don't know. I would like to hear your guys' take on it because I haven't played it. So is it like playing in the movie? The movie is pretty legit. Movie was pretty accurate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there he is. I threw too far. I didn't realize he was right there. Oh! Okay, wooden bridge. Hey. Hey. Oh, you schwacked him. Okay, so there we go. We got, which is the first one? In the area, log storage area. Okay, wooden bridge. There's that bridge. Hey, here's the wooden bridge over here. So, this is south of Sawmill. Wooden bridge. Is it on this side? I don't think so. Is it down low? Could possibly be. Ooh, I don't want to fall. Falling off of here would be quite embarrassing. I don't think it's down there. Yeah, I don't think it's down there. Is it up high? Wooden bridge area. They're going through and killing there. It was really accurate. Yeah, it absolutely was. Let's see. It's similar. There's cut scenes that even mimic the movie. Dude, do they do a Gordy's Gone thing? That would freaking break my heart. Gordy's Gone, man. Good luck. Rough. That movie, I cannot... I've been meaning to watch it again. I can't bring myself to watch it again. Not when I still have Warfare to watch. And that's another one that can't watch it with the missus. That's got to be something I do on my own time. Got to play it to find out, Tiberius. Ah, you dirty rat. You're going to make me do it. Did you see you can play metal tunes on radios for Battlefield 6? Snowball, is that legit? That's awesome. Hey, I can't wait till Battlefield 6 drops, man. That's going to be another one of those we're going to have to find time for outside of our normal Gray Zone Warfare schedule. We're going to have to do that. Get it? There we go. Okay, so they came out the other day and said that they're shooting for November on Twitter. I do know they have been shooting dates out there. I don't think they've come out with an official date, though, right? At this point, it's still... They're shooting for a window. November sounds right. I definitely don't have any confirmation on that, so speculation on my part. Right before Thanksgiving, I'm betting my crusty chewed up penny on it, says Redneck Atheist. Redneck Atheist always has that crusty chewed up penny. It's because he's never lost it. My man keeps on betting with that thing and keeps on winning. Yeah, gotta play it to find out. You only have to enter your social security number. Well, the joke's on them. The Chinese already have my social security number. Pretty sure they got my DNA too, man. We had that whole big OPM hack back in the day, and the Chinese have all my information that the military had on me. Thank you. Thank you, Department of the Army, for gathering all that stuff for them to just go ahead and take. Hey, you got it up in the Discord? There it is. All right, so my Last of the Mohicans Spitfire remix is up there on the Discord. Which, guys, if you guys haven't joined up yet, let me go ahead and throw it up in the chat. Because Streamlabs is working for me now. So there it is, over in chat. Go hit up the Discord. You guys can see what we're talking about. We're doing all this posting here. Sharing other pieces of content. Sniper says, I want Bellum, damn it. They're stringing us along. I just got the Founders Edition key. There it is. There it is. Nice. Hey, that gave me some time to chill out here, too, and get my bearings to jump over this wall. All right, so where do I need to go? I need to go drop this off. Where's... Oh, that's it. Okay, so we just need to gather now since we got it all. Okay. Gathering. Gathering. It's over at the checkpoint up there. Okay, so we're going north. Up to the checkpoint. Yeah. So, Bellum, they just sent out the Founders play keys for the upcoming play test. So it's not live. It's not like I can get in there and do anything. Oh, no. Oh, no. This area is not clear. And I'd better not die. I do have to work my way out of here, though. They're working their way towards the checkpoint. Here we go. On the move. Hopefully the rest of the team can make it out there as well. We got one guy stuck behind. I cannot leave any man behind here. Who's this back here? Mountain Man B, you're heading south, bro. We need to head north. Oh my God, my arms are so tired. There we go, there we go. Mountain Man, are you working your way out along the outside? You're heading south, okay. Oh, I am so afraid he's gonna get himself caught out there. Snipers, I haven't gotten my keys. I'm salty now. It's not like you can do anything with them. Yeah, if you got the Founders Edition, I'm not sure they've sent them all out yet, is the thing. They may or may not have, but even if you do get them, it's not like you can do anything with them yet. I don't know when the date is for the Founders playtest anyways. And even if they did get it going, it's not like I could make any content on it. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, playing it on my own time, I guess. Tiberius pre-ordered Arc Raiders. That's another one, man. I did not get in on Arc Raiders from their like early play test. I heard it went really well, and everybody had been raving about it. So Arc Raiders is another one to keep an eye on. Still can't wait to play it. Oh, God. Oh, God. So you guys see how I got hit and then I heard the crack? That's that sonic boom there. Man, what I would give for a shoddy with Dragon's Breath in this game. That would be kind of fun. If you could light targets up on fire with some dragon's breath, that would be kind of fun. All right, is there anybody else that we need to collect up here? Who all's out here? Womble's coming up. We got Lampro. Mountain Man's still back there. Come on, Mountain Man. We got to get you up here, bro. We got to get this squad task. We got to go back, make sure he's going to be okay. Hey, if any of you guys are near Mountain Man, give him a tap on the shoulder. We need him to come north. I'm coming down to you, Mountain Man. We got to make link up. Don't you die. No! 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 No, he died! All right, guess we got to go secure the area. He should be coming out for his body. Mountain Man, no! He was working his way up along the outside. I left a man behind. That is my bad. I know you were trying to find a way up here, man. I was running down trying to make link up. I knew that you could use the support. Now here I go. I feel like an a-hole. Oh no. This is bullcrap. I was hit before I heard the snaps. Hey, that tends to happen, right? That's that sonic crack. Those supersonic bullets are going to hit you before you end up hearing them, and you're lucky. You're lucky if you actually hear them. I'm not quite sure where your body was at. You were kind of close to it around here. Did he get deaded up here? Did you find him? Nope, that's a log. I don't know where he went. Mountain Man B, I was getting hit left and right, running and healing. Oh, it was that bad of a freaking firefight? I was hearing a little bit of it, man. All right, lessons learned. We need to battle buddy it up for sure. On those extracts, at least. At the very least. You were right around there? Okay, let me go head back. Yeah, because I saw the enemy that got dropped. So your body should have been back around somewhere out here. Ghostface Killer, all the gods, all the heavens, and all the hells are within you.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Rough. Rough. This is going to be a grind. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Do I do the stabbing thing again? Do we do this? Is he... Okay, so he's wearing his red flannel multicams. Stab. 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 Teabag, teabag, teabag. Where's my control at? Here we go. Teabag, teabag. Too high, too high. I hit my Windows key button. That's not the right one there. Dip the potato chips, says Tiberius. Gotta dip it down. What kind of dip do you guys like? With potato chips, you guys know I've gotten this, it's a dip. And I usually use like those little pita bite thingies. And it tastes like curry. It's like a curry spiced almond paste dip. It's so good. Depends on the chip. And whatever you do, if you dip the chip, take the bite, you got to end it. Do not re-dip that chip, because it's like you put your whole mouth in the dip. Ghostface Killer leaving the mountain man behind. You know I'm a sort of mountain man myself. You are. Is he doing push-ups? Womble looked like he... Oh, Womble, you dirty dog. Here we go. Let's see. Dean's Ranch and Dill. I've not heard of Dean's. Hold on a sec. Dean's Ranch and Dill. This is a thing, huh? Ranch and dill. Dean's Dairy Dip. Okay. Dean's Dairy Dip looks pretty legit. Let's pull it up here. Let's see. So the dips, what kind of things we have with French onion, jalapeno popper, cantina, the cantina dairy dip, guacamole, fiesta. Here's the creamy dill. Where's their ranch? Okay, so here's the ranch. So you got the ranch and you got the creamy dill. Those are the ways that you go. Looks pretty good, man. What is this other stuff that I was thinking of? It's not. I'm gonna have to ask Mrs. Tango. She's the one who orders it. It's so good. It's got a curry flavor to it, and it is just like, it is just the best. Okay, so Sniper, you mix them together, huh? Sour cream and onion, says Snowball. I do like the sour cream and onion stuff. Tiberius says that I stick my finger in it and then slather it on the chip. That's a good way to make sure that that is going to be your dip and nobody else's. Hummus, sour cream with green chili, salsa. So hummus, I don't think I've ever had a bad G sauce. I think it's the G sauce, yeah. Yeah, hold on a sec. G sauce. Is that what it's called? I thought my wife was making a joke with that. G sauce. Oh, I do think that's what it is. Yeah, it's an almond-based. I do think that's what it is. It's an almond-based sauce. Fry sauce. Hold on a sec. Original chipotle. Where's it at? Habanero. Crap, where'd it go? Shop the sauces. Oh my God. This website is god awful though. Fry sauce, original, chipotle, cilantro. How do I scroll over? There's like no button for me to scroll over. What's happening here? Oh my God. Do I drag it? I don't drag the website. All right, guys, these guys need to fix their website. Because habanero is the next one. Okay, these all look really good. Are there arrows? Oh, okay, so it's the arrows under the picture. There we go. Cilantro lime. Cilantro lime was really good. I like that. The chipotle was really, really good. I'm assuming they're all really good, actually. Because I did do the little taste tester that they had, the six tastes, the 6 flavors. Did not try habanero. Thai chili was pretty damn good. Indian curry, this one's my stuff here. The Indian curry, I think, is my favorite out of all of them because it does actually just taste straight up like curry. So if you like Indian food, just, I could eat it all day. A lot of these other ones I have not tried yet. Yes, G Sauce, not sponsored whatsoever, but I definitely recommend it. Hey, G Sauce, hook it up, man. Let's get a sponsorship going here. I love a paneer tikka masala. Tikka masala is a great flavor, man. I will do chicken tikka masala all day. Never had it with the paneer. Okay, so that one was a no-go. We got to go hit Nerith now. So I say we hit Echo 1 and then bounce down to Delta 3 and work our way from there. Right? Let's do it. Sorry, boy. Don't say sorry. We failed you, man. We let you get jumped by all those dudes down there. That is not being a good team. We left a man behind and we paid the price for it.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
Oh, did you guys call it already? All right. No problemo. Hey, who's this on the DZ? On the LZ? Who is that? Oh, no, that's Lampro. Who's running away? Sergeant Maggot. Gotta be careful how you say that. They did war crimes on you, Mountain. Hey, Snowball, come on. Don't dime us out, man. Thai chili. Tiberius, I'll tell you, the Thai chili.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in.
Because it's got something. Oh, yeah, he called it. Okay, I'm on. It's that Thai chili has a different kind of kick. It's a little sharp, little smoky. Tiberius says, stop acting like Crimson. Hey, there we go. Throwing shade on Crimson. Does Crimson not like to act as a team?
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Everybody's out for themselves over on Crimson. Because they're all a bunch of bloodthirsty mercenaries. War crimes? That's what I'm saying, man. It's all the war crime stuff, yeah. Spicy, so tolerable spice. It's a tolerable spice. It's not so spicy that it like overpowers the flavor. That's the point where I tend to check out from spiciness. If it overpowers the flavor, I am out immediately. Okay, well, Delta 2. Delta 2's okay. We got to go to Bronco. I'm on it. Let's go refit at Bronco. We are thirsty little bitches, says Sniperish. Yeah. That's coming straight from the source there. Sniper speaks for Crimson. Ooh, I don't think this is the right way to go. Yeah, I don't think that's traversable terrain on the other side of this here. Tiberius says, I was harassing their starter down Timmy's the other day. It was pretty fun. Perched up in the woods sniping. I'll bet you pissed them off, man. I'll bet that really set them off. Any of them streamers? Because that would be kind of fun. You can do a little sniping them and then check them out, seeing them rage. Is the G Sauce available website only? Asks Snowball. I think so. I think so because they split off from another company that they originally started up. So I don't know if they've done too much like moving into brick and mortar like Costco and all that stuff quite yet. As far as I know, it's only D2C on their website, so direct to customer on the website. But, I mean, not a bad place to go and order from if you're doing it directly from the website. Nice and easy. They'll ship it to you. You don't have to mess around at the store. I don't think it's available brick and mortar anyhow. Tiberius. Yeah, so don't discourage the new players from playing. True. That's some wisdom there. We do want to be inviting. So as you do that, we want to help Sherpa people as well. Convince them to come over to the joint operations side so that you guys can work together on things. Hey, look at that. We just crossed Vulture. Vulture is over here at Bronco. Is that where we're at, Bronco? Yeah, so Vulture's at Bronco today. Did it get updated? Where is Vulture? Where is Vulture.com? Last time I checked, this thing was not updated. I do think it's updated now. Okay, so we got Bronco and Winchester. Bronco and Winchester if you're looking for Vulture. G-Sauce sponsorship now, says Ghostface Killer. Let's get it, G-Sauce. I need to reach out. I will eat that stuff on stream all the time there. Striker FFU coming in. What's going on, Striker? How you doing, brother? Welcome to you. Hey, yeah. Happy to see me again? I'm happy to see you. It's always nice when you get some new names coming in and then names that you recognize over on the vertical side. The vertical side's a real interesting place. Real interesting place as far as, like, the people that you get filtering on through there. Let's get that hydration up. Okay, gonna need to eat a pate here before too long. Load up on some grenades. We didn't use too much CQ out there. But it actually might do me some good to top off on some of this stuff and then maybe do a little split skis. No, I dropped it. What am I doing? That was not smart. What is happening here? I got a case of the stupid fingers. Bronco and Winchester, says Shadesy. We got him at Bronco and Winchester. So I go ahead and sell him. I got a few items here, just the snake wine and the wash, but he's here. So let's go ahead. I've got him like, we're still halfway to level 2. This is going to take frickin' forever, guys. This is one thing I'm not going to do by the time we get our update in the November-ish time frame. I am not going to get Vulture leveled up here. That is to my shame. Yeah, $300 for the watch? You're telling me, man. That guy's a cheapskate. All right, so 67s. Womble, are 67s what you like to use? Because my man Womble is dead on with the grenades. However he does it, I'm going to go more 67s. Let's just get a bunch of these. Womble said, I just sold him $30,000 worth, barely an AXP from it. That's it, man. I'm not going to... Oh, I hope they balance him out. I hope they balance him out for the next update. All right, 1, 2, yep. And then got it in the pockets. Good to go. Cool. Full up on all that. CQ's full up. Go ahead and get a suture kit. Might as well. From Lab Rat. Okay, so medicals are good. We're still at 47 kilograms. Not too bad. I hope they introduce tasks for him. Would be nice. I mean, they did that. They did that for Fence over in Tarkov, so I would expect maybe that's on the menu at some point. It would help out so we can get him leveled up there. Striker's a subscriber to the stream there. Thank you so much, brother. Let's see here. I'm the only one in your stream. I already subscribed to your channel. It looks like I've got a couple people over there on that side, over on the vertical side. It is a handful of people that tend to filter in through. And then hopefully I get you over to the vertical side as well. I can keep you on the red side. That's fine. But you do get some more information if you head on over to the horizontal side here. Oreo58 hitting that store locator for G-Sauce. They say California only. So it's only available in California if you're trying to find it in stores. I order through the website, guys. Yep, that's what we did out here. We got a bunch coming to the website here. Womble says they should allow us to accept missions from him. Only acceptable from the cop he is in. Okay. And if you die, the mission fails and can't be reaccepted until after a certain amount of time. I like where Womble's head is at. That sounds like a good model for him, right? So it makes him more difficult than the other vendors, but you know, not so easy. Oh, you guys got one in Reno. Okay, so G-Sauce is in Reno, not California only, apparently. All right, so we want to work our way down to Fort Nerith. We have ethical issues. What do we need to do here? Secure the floppy disk. So we got to go to the infirmary. We got to access the computer in the HQ. We got to access the computer in the air control tower. Okay, so we got a couple computers to access. And then this one here, what was this about the floppy disk? Secure the floppy disk, store it at the designated drop-off at a car wreck south of Nerith. Okay, I think this is probably good enough. We'll go ahead and accept the task. All right, gents, you guys ready? Task is accepted. Let's go work our way down. All right, remember, no man left behind. If we got someone who's going to be in contact out there, run to aid. Run to aid there. Oreo saying, hold on, I lied. Okay, so it's not in Reno. Let's see, going in through the barracks here. Whoa, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Make sure I don't walk my way up that way. Oreo58 backed out of the map and have some on the east side. East side like what? East Coast? Do they? Okay, so they do have some more stores then. Interesting. Okay, Sentry. Sentry's gone. Good, that's cool. Hey, we got that store locator up in chat now. Check him out. Look at that G-Sauce. You guys are getting attention. You guys are getting traction here. Oh, did Womble get a mic? Hey, we've heard Womble's voice. We have heard Womble's voice. He went live for us on Battlefield 6. Uh-oh. Oh, who's getting tapped? What's happening? What's happening, boys? Throw some more nades out here. Didn't have any eyes on. Just seeing if I can reach out and touch someone. Moving on through. Ooh. Yeah, I heard somebody out there. Is the courtyard fairly well clear? seems so. For the most part. Yeah, at distance. At distance, we're having some issue there. Yeah, damn, Snowball, you did miss it. Very, very interesting. We already knew he was in Northern Ireland, but you definitely get the Irish accent. Oh, these guys are way far out. I would be super pissed if they actually hit me. Is that infirmary? They are well out. Zoom, 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 zoom in. Yeah, I don't know if I'm making traction there. If you give them your email, they send you a free tub. Oh, well, if your email is worth it there, they will contact you. But hitting you up with that free tub. Yeah, here we go. Working it. Working up. Let's see here. Where are these other shots coming from? Somebody in tower, I assume. Let me move up. That sounds like... Oh, there we go. Who's up in there? Is that Womble getting them shots off through the glass? Okay, tower's still up. Tower's still up. Tower's still up. I can't hit him through the little upright there. Are they a Chinese company? You talk about G-Sauce? No, they are definitely not Chinese. Yeah, I heard the story. So, they made an almond sauce like this previously. And I heard their sister, took over the company or something and changed up the recipe or something, pushed them out. All sorts of family drama. So these guys went off and spun off and basically did their own thing. And it's back to the original recipe. So it is all American, and there's some drama behind it.
I know you are here.
Show
Show your ugly face.
your ugly face. Marking them. Mark.
Come out. Don't hide.
All right, let's go get the glass here. I'm sad we don't have a south side window over here. So we don't get super great angles to any of these guys here. Order to the sampler, the 6-pack. There we go, man. You're going to like them. They're good stuff. That's smoking up something fierce. I'm digging the build. Yeah, so this SIG in 300 blackout with a suppressor, it definitely smokes. And you see it all on the optic. It's not quite so bad if I take off the optic and I'm doing all iron sights, but Tiberius asking, what's the consistency like? It's kind of a little bit more watery of a hummus. So hummus is like a much thicker paste. It's going to be kind of like the consistency of hummus if you had, I don't know, maybe a little oil or water mixed into it. So it's a little thinner, but it's still going to coat whatever you dip into it. It's still going to coat. Could be a little drippy. If you pull it back, it's going to be a little drippy, so it's that kind of consistency. Drawing fire, drawing fire. Nobody down here. Okay, making the run. Okay, he's down. Front gate. Okay, trying not to get killed here. Uh-oh. I heard somebody to my right side. Don't get smoked out there.
I'm down.
You're down? Where you at? Where you at? Running back to you. I'm not hearing. Here he is.
He was to the west.
I think we put him down. All right, let's get your heavy bleeding. Oh, yeah, let's get your S-band on here. Sheena, queen of the something or other. Not really. It tastes like whatever the flavor is. The almond base is very neutral. Yeah, you don't get anything out of that almond base. Heavy blood loss. Let's pump you up now. And then suture kit you too. We need to get your surgery. Fix up your organs. Lampro, you're in good hands, man. We're going to get you here. We can't let you die. We don't want to miss this one here. Tiberius says, I'm not a fan of hummus. Texture only, not flavor in the least, is what I'm saying. Okay, where are these shots coming from? Work my way across here. Okay, so we're at the infirmary. Oh, don't get stuck there. Do not get stuck. Got to find out where these shots are coming from. Try to put these down. And I'm seeing bodies. Ah, there we go. There's some shooters. Woo! Ooh, where was that? There he is. Don't know if that put him down there. The Sabra roasted garlic hummus is good with some chili oil. Sabra's decent. Sabra's pretty good. I think they're... Whoa. It's hard to find, like, really legit hummus that you would find, like, in the Middle East. Where is he shooting from? He's kind of... He's close by. Okay, hopefully that wasn't any of our guys getting hit there. You good? You good? Oh, he went down. He went down. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get him back up here. Cover me, guys. Cover me. Okay, stop dragging. I need to examine. Examine, homie. Come on. No, no, no. Don't drag. Examine. Don't you die. Don't you die on me, Lampro. We got you, brother. Come on. Examine. Maybe they randomized the offer. I got a free fry sauce. Free fry sauce. Okay, wounded. Let's stop his bleeding. Okay, you... No, 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 he's down again. What do you need, bud? What do you need? Examine. CT him. Gotta cat him. Because he's up and then he's down. Okay, get the cat. Okay, I want to survive. I'm going to pump him up full of blood here. We got to keep that blood going. Bubble Bear, you helping me out here, man. We got the medicals. All right, you good, man? You good? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I want to make sure you're still going to be able to run here. I'm going to keep on going with this blood. I'm going to pump you up, all right? Put your thumb in his balloon knot. That'll make him wake up. That's one way to do it. Okay, he's rocking the suture kit now, so he should be good on the organs. Bone fracture, he's going to need to splint up. Let me know if you need anything there, man. Okay, so we got the first part of ethical issues done. We got to try to stay alive here. Let's see. So that's at the infirmary. Next, we got to go to HQ and air control tower. So let's get popping some heads here. We got to go down to air control tower. I think HQ's close enough. We could do that one. Wow. Wow, my trigger took so friggin' long to act up there. All right. Now I got to get myself fixed up. We got a little banged up there. Let's see here. So, Bubbleberry, that's the first time I've seen stitching up with a gun in his hand. Oh, these guys are rocking and rolling. Okay, we just got to make sure we stay alive here. Survive! Okay, that's good. Let's dig these bullets out of my lungs. Lampro, you just played. What? Weren't you the one who was downed? Did Lampro just survive himself? Oreo58, I bought a 6-pack sampler and it asked for my phone number for text messages. They make it worth my time. They gave me a free tub when I checked out. It had a pop up there with an offer for fry sauce, like $4.99. Ah, okay. Okay, so the fry sauce itself was not free. Still sounds like they got you a hookup there. I think you guys will like it, though. I think you'll like it. Now I just need to reach out to them and tell them that we need to get sponsored here over on the channel. What else needs to happen here? Is it just my ouchies? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Okay, so headquarters and... Oh, do not get killed. Do not get killed here. There he is. Ah, I'm down, boys. I'm down. Ah, damn it, I'm down. I saw him too. Ah, I didn't get the shots off in time though. All right, here's where y'all can return the favor. Come on back with those medicals. Get me back up, boys. Oh, but they're close.
FBI, open up!
Oh, here we go. Steven Riffle making his way on in here, dropping the tenor. Brother, hey, Steven Riffle knows how to make an entry here. Steven, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I need to make sure I keep up on my goals here. So we are now 45 subs away from the giveaway here. 37 out of 82. The next time we hit 82, we do a giveaway here on the channel. Steven Riffle, brother, how you doing, man? You came in just as I got downed. We're trying to do these squad tasks. So we're having a hell of a time getting this done. Yeah, you saw that. Was it like just when you got in here I got downed? All right, so fill this out. Fill this out and see what hey, they got ambassadors of G-Sauce? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I am up. I am up again. What's up with my health? Just hurty. Could probably use a little bit more blood here. Let's pump it up. As soon as you joined, I go down. Well, you might be seeing us talk about this G-Sauce. This G-Sauce is pretty good. We've been on a tangent about it. Not sponsored, but apparently with that link there, I can go try to see if I can get sponsored. Let's go be a G-Sauce ambassador. We can make it the official snack dip of the Tango Papa Delta channel. The official snack dip of the unit. Bernese Dog coming in. Howdy. How's it going, Bernese Dog? And thank you so much for the follow. There it is. Welcome to the team, sir. How are you? Okay, blood. Still about a quart low. Oh my, I've been using the blood. I'm gonna have to go to my backup. Oh no, that's the last of my blood. All right, no more bleeding. Bleeding is unauthorized. It's a dip. Yes, it is an almond-based dip. It's something that that Mrs. Tango ordered to the house here, and we've been loving it. There's a whole story behind it with like how it spun off from the original company because their sister took it over or something and changed up the recipe. So they spun off and took it back to the original recipe.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I don't have time to bleed, nor do I have the blood to bleed. I am running out of blood. We can't be having this. Yeah, there's a whole story behind it. Pretty interesting, but it's back to its original... Oh, God. Don't die out there. It's back to its original recipe. Woo! Who? Okay, now he's down. There we go. All right, hold on. Before it gets too far away, I want to make sure that I open that up in a... There we go. Ambassadors of G-Sauce. G-Sauce. Oh, G.
Stop playing and start fighting like a man.
Start fighting like a man. Okay, after this, we got to hit up. We got to hit up ATC here. Yeah, no bleeding, guys. No bleeding authorized. I got grenades going off all around. Oh, whoa. That came from outside. That came from outside. Outside. Yep, gotta rush up. Oh my God, guys. Oh, this is a rough night. I knew that we were gonna pay for the last stream where we just seemed to like go through things so easily there. This is just not going nearly as well. I ain't got time to bleed. Okay, so I need to get back to headquarters in order to get my body back. That's not going to be a nice run. Okay, so G-Sauce is out of San Diego, which is German for a whale's vagina. Let's see if these guys have started populating back again. This is not going to be a very easy run if so. Oh, yeah, I dig the maroon beret in your Twitch profile picture. Hey. I know, Oreo. Working on setting up a paratrooper beret for a living history kit. Oh, interesting. So how's that going to work out? Working on setting up a paratrooper beret for a living history kit. So do you know where to get one? Because I know the source over on Yadkin Road outside of Fort Bragg. Good place to get one there. Charlie Mike. I know, man. Ghostface, this tends to happen, man. We got to pay for our karma. We built up a lot of good karma on the last stream. This one, we're paying for it. We're getting all the bad stuff now. There's got to be balance to the force, balance to the universe here. Bernice says, I got a maroon beret from a buddy there, and another buddy who's a retired Green Beret has the flash and DUI I need. So he's throwing those away. Gotcha. Throwing those your way. Which flash and DUI are you going for? Yeah, what unit are we representing for the living history thing? Sounds pretty cool, though. So would you say that the beret is game worn then? Is this a game worn beret? 2505. Gotcha. Right on. The 505th. Let's get going here. Yeah, I was over in 2nd Brigade. So I was over with the Falcons, with the 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment, among other units I was stationed with over there. The beret was brand new, had to shave and shape it, of course. There you go. That's where you put in all the work. It's a lot of work to do that. Yeah, after getting those issued straight off the bat, any other beret that I bought was already pre-shaved, pre-shaped. Made life a lot easier on me. Okay, so Green Beret buddy, he was over in Red Falcons, huh? Red Falcons, they've got a pretty good reputation. Yeah, I was over with 2nd Battalion. All right, where did I get capped off at? They got me. I ran past my body. Am I down the stairs? Yeah, c'est moi. Well, this is not going very easily, is it? This is not going very well at all. So this task, friggin' flubbed it. What's the next one? What's the next one going counterclockwise here? Blue Lagoon. Okay, so we got to go hit Blue Lagoon. That means, let's say we work our way out to Delta 1. Yeah, let's go work our way out to Delta 1. And then go hit up Blue Lagoon. The old Delta 1. Got to make it super jaunty. Yes, sir. You know how it goes. Super jaunty. It has to cover your right eye. It's got to turn you into the paratrooper Cyclops. AR 670-1 ain't got nothing on me. Super jaunt. Let's see. So second and third went over to Grenada and the 83, which is the era I portray with the 2505. I like it. Interesting. So do you have the, you got the BDUs then? Oh boy, someone's to our right. Someone's to our right. Be careful. Let's go ahead and head down the ramp. Get out of their line of sight. Oh, don't die. Don't die, boys. I hear you hurting. Oh, he's still up. He's still up. Now he's down. Careful, careful. He's still down there. Grenade out. I'm still getting suppressed. I must be... Oh! Oh! I'm getting hurt. I'm getting hurt. Here we go. Here we go. I think I'm out of blood at least. Let us stop that bleeding. I gotta make it to the wall. Oh, I really gotta make it to the hole in the wall. They're still shooting at me. Come on, come on. Get moving. Get to the outside of the wall. Let's go, boys. Push through the wall. Yeah, we need to start doing medicals out here. I gotta do surgery. So I gotta do surgery as well here. Okay, so Bernie's dog got the old Elvis collar, winter weight BDUs in the jungle boots. Those collars went out there. The BDUs, man, those were legit though. Good stuff there. And also, I think the maroon beret looked really good bouncing off those colors. Unfortunately, when I was with the 82nd, it was during the old ACU days. So like the camouflage that everybody hates. Before they switched over to the OCP, the multicam light. Yeah, UCP was friggin' awful, man. I don't know. It was a certain kind of vibe. It was a mid-GWatt vibe, you know. $6 billion camo, yes, and completely wasted. It was too bad they just didn't do. It's too bad that they didn't do multicam just straight off the bat. They should have. Oreo58 saying that the wife was a salad suit girl. Is that what they called the BDUs? Salad suit? It did kind of look like a tossed salad. UCP Delta was better? Yes. Yeah, the experimental UCPs with the brown spots on it. It just looked like you rolled around in the mud in your UCPs. Ah! Okay, we're still up. We're still moving. Everybody's good. We're definitely going to have to hit a cop after this. I'm down on medicals. Or they should have kept the 3-color desert. I don't know, man. I don't know. So the multicam works really well. And you can even get the specific regional multicam. I think that works even better. So if you would rock arid desert multicam over in Iraq, you would be pretty damn good. Over in Afghanistan, probably regular multicam is going to work for you best. I think just with like how small the details are on the multicam helps it break up the visual nature of things better. The tricolor did not have enough differentiation on it. Part of the issues there. Yeah, multicam as a visual breakup, it's superior, I think. In my opinion, superior to basically everything out there on the market. Okay, Delta 1, we're going to go all the way out to Blue Lagoon. That's our next one. But we need to hit up probably Harrison or Warden. So let's go Juliet 2 first. Oh, Arsenal? Okay, so go Kilo 2, then go up to Arsenal. Kilo 2.
Raven, wheels up for Delta 1.
Got it. Lampro pointing out that we are 0 for 3. Yes, we're not having a very good streak tonight. This is going pretty badly. ACUs. I still have my ACUs. Absolute garbage. The OCP's better.
Raven here.
Now, if I can score me some Patagonias,
30 seconds.
if I could score me some Patagonias in some multicam, I will be a happy man. The Patagonias are far superior. Even though Patagonia is not going to come out and tell you that they sell them. Patagonia does not like to acknowledge that. Gotta get a go blurp? Okay. Steven, so go to blurp.com and check that out. See if they got something like that.
Get in, go.
I do want to know what blurps you guys want added. Post them up in the Discord, and I'll get them going.
We're heading out.
Does the pilot say it enough? Oh my God. Okay, you got me thinking. If we start clipping Gray Zone Warfare sounds for blurp, maybe that's what I need to look for. Do they have Gray Zone Warfare blurps? Hold on 1 second. Let me do this research for myself. I'm going to blurp.com. Yeah, we're going to discover. Do we have Gray Zone? Let's search for Gray Zone. The Bone Zone? Okay, that ain't it. We do have the Gray Zone Chopper something or other.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
Okay. That one's definitely got to go in. So Gray Zone does exist here. What was my login for this page? It's got to be a Twitch login. Some Halloween stuff? Hey, some Halloween stuff would be good. Not available on profile. Yes, I do want to add it to stream. Yes, we want to do this. Blurp 2.0. What is this? Oh, Lord. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm Prison Mike. What is happening here? Add more sounds. We want some Gray Zone sounds. Gray Zone. That was the Chopper denied. I kind of like that one. Okay, I think I have that added. That does look like that's the only Gray Zone. The only Gray Zone sound in here. All right. You guys let me know if it populated over on Twitch. I don't know if it's there yet. But some Halloween stuff would be good. Let's check and see if they got any seasonal stuff. Halloween.
Halloween.
No. I want the like the Halloween music there. Halloween theme. That's probably definitely going to be copyrighted, right? The Halloween theme.
Spread out.
All right, up to Arsenal. Point number 2. Here we go. ATAX and Cryptek made some damn good camos. Ghostface, if I'm being honest with myself, during the competition, I was actually pulling for Cryptek. I thought Cryptek was really damn cool. It's got kind of a snake skin pattern in a bunch of areas. I thought it would be really good. In retrospect, I'm not sure. You compare it to multicam, I don't know which one comes out on top. I do think during the trials, oh, good God. Oh, boy, did I get messed up on that. That's what I get for not paying attention. Goodness gracious. 1, 2, Tango's coming for you. 3, 4, he can't open the door.
Objective secured. Arsenal under our control.
Because he doesn't have the key. Key is required. All right. Wow, that was not great. Okay, guts are all messed up. Let's go ahead and just use up all the rest of my medicals. We're here. I can reload. They got me. Do they have spooky, scary skeletons, Blurp? I'll need to take a look, see if they do. Spooky, scary skeletons? Guys, let me know if they're showing up in over on Twitch. Let me know. Because I thought I reached my limit. Apparently not. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. We lost. Yeah. I got too many of these now. I'm going to have to... Booty sweat. You want to live forever? Do it. Victory screech. I don't see them. Boing. I'm in danger. I see too many. Okay, it doesn't look like it took. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that's not right. Why is this not working here? Yeah. Manage extension features. I want this to be, maybe this is my library, right? Ah! Okay, that's intense. I don't want to do that. I want this to be TTS. No. Blurt Blast is on. I don't even know what this whole 2.0 thing is. Twitch channel points. That's what I want to add it to. Okay. This is what I want. Okay, so this one here, we need to add new rewards. Okay, add a new reward, but I'm probably gonna have to delete something. Okay, the gray zone, we want chopper denied. Error adding. I've got too many rewards. Okay, what can I take out? What's gotta go? We use too many of these, though. Here, this one can go. Bears, Beats, and Battlestar Galactica. Sorry, I don't think anybody's ever using that one. We'll remove that. And Curb Your Enthusiasm. You guys don't tend to use that one either. We'll remove that one there. In favor of, I want to add... We want Gray Zone. Let's get the chopper one. Okay, and we want... What did we say? The spooky skeletons? Let's add a new reward for spooky skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul.
Okay, hold on. Wobbles found one. Okay, so that was it there. You got it. You got it. It's added. All right, Blurp, thank you so much. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Medicals, I am way down on. This is pretty bad here. So it looks like I need some stop bleeds. I need all kinds of blood. Suture kit, splints.
Denied. All available birds are in flight.
That's going to mess me up. You guys are going to screw with me on that. I think first off, my Phantom is shredded. Let's get a new Phantom. I got plate 6s. That's definitely going to make me way too heavy. Here's a Phantom. Let's use that. Yeah, plate 6s are going to be way too heavy with the amount of crap that I've been running. All right, let's make sure these get into the right places here, and then I want my grenades in the useful areas. Phantom Type 2 can go back. David S. Pumpkins. I remember the David S. Pumpkins bit. I'm David Pumpkins. Okay. David Pumpkins. Another one's going to have to go then. Let's see. I'm surely they have it. Let's look for David. Let's delete all this first. David Pumpkins.
I'm David Pumpkins, and I'm gonna scare the hell out of you.
Okay, I like David Pumpkins.
I'm David Pumpkins, man.
Okay, yeah, and David Pumpkins is...
His own thing.
And the skeletons are part of it.
Okay, so I got to find something else that's going to go. Let's see here. There's too many that we use. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem, I've not heard too much. Let's remove Duke Nukem, and we shall add David Pumpkins. Okay, we got David Pumpkins. Old Greg would be another good one. John Wick. Hold on, let me go ahead and get another one off of here, because we're going to have to. Reveille, we use... Blood on the Risers, good up here. Fat Boy Scalps. Yeah, a lot of these we still use here. Let's see. I'm into the Terminator ones. I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby. I kind of like that one, but let's take I'll be back. Sorry, Arnold. It's either that or hasta la vista, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay, I'll be back. And then we're going to look for some John Wick. We got anything good with John Wick? John Wick. Yeah, I guess I'm back.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. I kind of like that.
Somebody, please get this man a gun.
Get this man a gun. Added. Tiger Balm, Booty Sweat, Les Grossman, Forrest Gump, Drill Sergeant. Okay, so let's what did we have there? Hasta la vista. Yeah, hasta la vista. Let's take hasta la vista out because I want another John Wick one. I'm liking that John Wick. Cool. What's the next one here?
Step aside. Give me your son. John Wick. All right, we got a few more to play with then. There we go. Get this man a gun. Stephen Riffle got home late, joined late, but now it's time for bed. Stephen Riffle, thank you so much, sir. Dropping those gifted subs on us as usual. Big supporter of the channel there, and number one up on the charts, number one in your hearts. Stephen Riffle, have a good night, sir. We will see you next time. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Okay. Gonna need water. Running out of that stuff. Get another pate. Just switched out the Phantom. Let's buy a whole bunch of medicals. Let's see. We're gonna need S-bands. We're gonna need suture CTs. Probably 2 S-bands. I can't remember which one I'm out of, so we'll come back for it. I need bloods. Lots of bloods. I'm gonna need a big blood for my large storage. I'm gonna need lots of small blood because we ran out of that. Suture kits, did I use them up? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, Sniper P coming in with the raid there. What's going on, Sniper? Brother, how you doing? What were you playing tonight? Gonna make the assumption and say Gray Zone, but I could be wrong there. What were you doing tonight there, man? Good evening to you. Good evening. We're trying to do some of the squad tasks, and it has not been going well. We are 0 for 3 at this point. I'm having to redo all my medicals because we got schwacked. All right, Paraset and a suture kit. I'll be back to good there. Gray Zone, what else? That's what I'm saying, man. Of course. What else could you be playing? What did I say? Paraset? Suture kit? Yes. Paraset, suture kit. Okay, so that's full. That's full. My QR kit, looking pretty good. I got a full sack of blood in there now.
I think... Well, actually, no. I'll need some more CQ here. We'll need some more bullets. I wonder when I'm going to be running out of the CQ. Top. I am running out time now, in fact. So let's go to Banshee and re-up on the CQ. Doing some stalking. Got a few kills. Also got yourself killed. No shame in that game, man. I have been getting myself killed all night. But I'm sure you were doing some PvP, weren't you? Yeah, we're getting jumped by some... We're getting jumped by some AI. And that has not been going well. Was that the last of my grenades? I think so. All right, so let's get a few more of those then. M67s. Just go ahead and buy up a bunch here. How did I get... Okay, so I'm sitting at 81K now? Well, I've been making a little bit of money. Just a tiny bit there. Yeah, PvP, that's where it's at, man. Some good PvP action. Okay, doing good here. Now, oh, homeboy's working his way down there already. Okay, so Womble is on track. Let's go ahead and get Shimmer on the surface accepted. All right, Womble, it is accepted. We have to transfer the data from the makeshift hideout, located on an island, located in the jungle, located next to the solitary shack. Okay, I'm going to work my way back to the abandoned shack. I know that's back there. And I am going to go night vision. It's about that time. All right, visible off. Boom. Shakalaka. Here we go. Biggest suggestion I can give for the squad missions is clear out the areas first, then start the squad mission. Well, yeah. Yeah, true. True. I have some actual, like, war horses here who will just run hard and heavy into getting these squad tasks done. But it would be smart of us to go ahead and clear the areas out because we've not been doing a great job of that. We've been dying pretty well. All right, first one is done. We got the jungle one. Okay, I'm moving forward. Tango 6, going dark. Bwee. My kingdom for some endurance. I'd love to have a little bit more endurance. All right, fully auto. I'm going to go ahead and go laser on this one here. Womble, we? Who's this we you speak of? I know I ain't died. Okay, Womble. How many is that for me? I've died twice now? I think I've died twice. Okay. So I might be responsible for a lot of our losses here. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I'm not going to be able to grind to 50 at this rate. I thought I was going to get it tonight. I might not get it tonight. In fact, I highly doubt I'm going to get it tonight. Okay, so one is north along the river outside of Blue Lagoon. We might have. I don't know which one that was. So that may have been the one that was... Mountain Man B, where'd you go? Okay, just a few more shots just in case. I don't know who else is out there. I need to get that one that's down over by the cabin. Moving through the dark. I don't think anybody sees me. Okay, was it to the rear? Yeah, there we go. Here's one. Okay. We're coming at us at a good clip here. Carbon Heathen coming in. Hey, friends. Sorry if this is common knowledge. I've been away for a while, but do we have any idea when the next update is coming? We have an idea. I don't think we have an exact date. People have been saying that that Madfinger Games has said November. So that's a distinct possibility. And that kind of lines up with their dev schedule, like their history of dropping updates. So I would suspect November, probably late November, probably before Thanksgiving, if I were to hazard a guess. If we're making bets.
Interesting time frame to be doing it. So that would be a little bit after Battlefield 6 drops. So probably not a... Is that... So probably not a bad time to be dropping. Tarkov 1.0 is going to be around the corner as well. Personally, I think they need to avoid dropping at the same time as Tarkov because that's going to be rough. We got to be clearing this area here. Okay, see, there's another one on an island. I don't entirely know what they mean by on an island. Somewhere around here, though. Sniper P, that was pretty cool with the pop-up of the links. You talking about, like, the Discord stuff? In chat? That stuff's pretty easy to get set up if that's what you're talking about. I heard they said something about having to buy it again for Steam. Yes. Yeah, Tarkov? I have heard that too. I'm pretty sure that is truth. So if you want it for Steam, you're going to have to buy your license again, which kind of sucks if you've already spent like $250 on it. Yeah, Tarkov is not a cheap game, dude. Tarkov is expensive. But for whatever reason, they can't, I guess they can't port that license over onto the Steam system. Steam is pretty tight about how they control all that. So I'm not surprised in the least. Steam's a thing. Carbon Heathen saying, yeah, that's going to be a no for me. I don't even know what the impetus would be to get it on Steam. Right? I think that's for the ease of new players finding Tarkov. For the people who've been with Tarkov this whole time, I don't think they're going to worry about having to get it outside of a launcher. Right? We're already used to using Tarkov's launcher. No problem with that. Okay, did we get this one already? I guess not. Hey, we might be on it here. Yeah, I think it's going to be a no for me, too. Bernice Dog says, I'd rather deal with the launcher because I'm not paying for another account and I bought EOD. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. I was an EOD original. I did upgrade to the blue name. Kind of ashamed to admit it. I did upgrade to the blue name. But I'm definitely not worried about my launcher. I'm good with the Battle State Games launcher is fine with me. All right, what's next? Got it all. Ensure survival, get to the extraction point. Extraction point is north, yeah? Is it on the street? Okay, bend in the street. So we gotta survive. I'm gonna make my way out towards the river area then. Try not to have these guys cap me. They're strong. They are strong. Johnny, what's up, Johnny? Hey, Johnny. You're coming in over on the vertical side on YouTube there, brother. We got the multi-stream going. Woo! Woo, don't die. Don't die. Do not die. Keep my eyeballs open. Yeah, so we have a multi-stream going on, and we are everywhere, man. You're seeing me on the vertical side of YouTube. I am also on the horizontal side of YouTube. I'm over on Twitch. I'm over on Kick. I'm over on X. Who else am I missing? We're over on Rumble. We are everywhere, my friend. So, if you see me talking to somebody and it's not you, it's probably one of those channels. I try to consolidate chat as best I can, but there are rules. There are rules out there that I don't want to run afoul of. Okay, I'm still alive. Where are the boys at? Ahead of me. Let's keep going here. Gonna fight our way out through the front door.
but it sounded pretty clear. It sounded pretty clear, and I think I've got somebody running point. That might be Womble up ahead already. So this will be nice. We get this. This is going to be the first 5,000 point drop of the night. Might even get me a little bit closer to level 50, which we are struggling trying to get. Okay, so the road is over to my right. I'm just going to dead reckon it straight to the point. But I can't run it out because we're super tired now. Oh, this is the one that we got out in the woods. Oh, shoot. How would you even see that on the map? There's like nothing around. I guess it's along the river. That's one way to find it. So you hit the river, north of Blue Lagoon, work your way back to find it along the southern bank of the river. Bernie's dog excited for the release. It should bring a lot of new energy for the game, right? So you'll get the full map. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen new to the game. It's going to generate a lot of interest, which is why I think Gray Zone Warfare's next drop should probably steer pretty clear of that. Try to stay out of that window. Oh, yeah, that's right. We almost got waxed on this. Oh, was that... What the heck? Did I only have one bullet left in there? I did. I've not been stuffing my magazines. Okay, complete. Boom, there we go. One for the night. And I'm still at level 48. We're at a higher 48. But that has been a little rough there. Let's see. Ghostface Killer, do you remember Broken Arrow, the film? With John Travolta and Christian Slater? I think I do remember it. Bernie's dog, my PvE stash is stuffed too. I need a clean slate. My PvE stash is pretty well stuffed. No matter what game I play, whether it's Gray Zone, whether it's Tarkov, my stash, it's got a lot of stuff. If it wipes, it wipes. But my hideout is so good now, man. I do not want my hideout to wipe. It's going to wipe with the 1.0 release, isn't it? It's going to wipe. I hope not. I'm going to be really, really miffed if it does. I don't play Tarkov enough anyway, so it's probably not so bad, but not going to be super. Why are we going over here? What's happening? UNLRA checkpoint? Do I need to get shopping spree happening here? What are we doing here? That movie had a sweet soundtrack? Bro, I can't even remember that. I'm going to have to go back to listen. Okay, Roger, that is the one. Yeah, I feel that. It's an optional wipe if you want to play the new content. Ah, damn, that's where they get you. Okay. I don't know, man. I guess I got to wipe if we're going to play the new content. We got to, right? That's the whole point of the 1.0 release. You're going to want that new content. Damn. Oh, Kilo 3. Okay. I did not have Kilo 3 over here. All right, so now we got Kilo 3. We're going to want to work our way up. I do believe Tiger Bay is going to be the next one. So let's see. We want to hit Tiger Bay. Oh, Falong Airfield? Okay. Let's do Falong Airfield. That's going to be Gulf 2. Is everybody around the LZ? That's a yes. Let's go hit Gulf 2.
Exfil, confirmed. Raven en route to Kilo 3.
Yeah, we need one that's a little bit easier to pick up.
30 seconds.
These missions have been a little rough tonight. I was going to wipe on release anyhow, so no big loss there then. It is going to be a big RIP to my hideout. I've spent a long time building that thing up. Just saw on the TV, forgotten about it, but loved it in its time. Soundtrack is sweet.
I'm here. Move it. Go.
Yeah, I don't recall when the last time I even saw it getting played. I might need to check it out. It has been forever since I've seen it.
Ready up, we're taking off.
Yeah, those action movies back in the 90s were pretty fun to watch. Because it's not the same thing as an action movie today. Action movies today, little too much shaky cam stuff going on, right? So it's kind of difficult to digest just exactly what's happening. Is that Womble using the shorty? Womble is using the shorty. Damn. Yeah, those older action movies a little rough. No, sorry. The newer action movies a little rough. The older action movies a little bit more composed. A little bit easier to follow. CG might not be all that great, but they didn't rely on it quite as much. Carbon Heathen, while my PC was out of commission, I saw it listed on Prime. So...
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
like Prime TV or listed on Prime to where you could purchase it digitally. That is one that I'd fire up on a little bit of free time. They were the best, hands down. Got me thinking of all the great films from that time frame. There were a bunch. There were a bunch of really good ones.
We're getting close.
And in that same frame, like, that was a period of time where it was pre-GWAT, right? So they didn't have a whole lot of military themes to go off of. It was a lot of, like... It was a very different feel for military movies, right? They didn't base it off of a realistic war going on at that time. You did have some of the Tom Clancy stuff back then, which was pretty legit, man. Amazon included with Prime. There we go. Ghostface Killer. I think that's where I saw it. My wife was scrolling. Hey, you both came across it? Nice. We are of similar minds. Okay, task accepted. Let's go get this done, boys. We gotta go get the suitcase in one of the airplanes, locate the list somewhere in or around Fa Long. All right, so first things first, suitcase. Suitcase and list. I don't know where this list is gonna be. Suitcase most definitely in the hangar. I'd even be really surprised if it wasn't just underneath the awning with all the suitcases, all the luggage over there. That's probably where it's at. But the list. I would have to assume the list is either in the southern hangar or it's going to be like on a desk by a computer up in the northern hangar. But I don't think it's going to be in the northern hangar. They usually split it up. So maybe I go down to the remote hangar. I'll check and see if the list is down there. Right, that's all we got to do, right? Suitcase, hangar. Take it to the designated drop-off. Easy enough. If we don't die. Gotta try not to die. Try really hard not to die. It's not been my strong suit tonight. I've died plenty of times for us. A few too many times, if you would ask Womble. Ghostface Killer says, had to deal with the NBC attack back then, during and after GWAT. They all have more to take from. Hey, so there was something about that, right? Think of The Rock and the inspiration they had to draw from. So you had like Persian Gulf War time frame, all the chemical warfare attack stuff that we had to deal with. And they dealt with sarin gas in the movie. Sarin, right? Or did they have some other neurotoxin? I can't remember now. The green glass balls, which of course sarin gas is delivered in. Is he gonna come out? Oi! I'm terrorizing them. They're not coming out to greet me though. Whoa! Okay. They're shooting at somebody. Somebody coming down my way?
What was that? Wobble, go back and check out that tape. What the hell was that? Oh my God, that came out of nowhere.
Death? Well, you all know about death.
What was that? Okay, Tomahawk. Is Tomahawk even close? Tomahawk. Base camp. I'm going to go base camp. Where in the world did that guy shoot me from? Are you kidding me? Ghostface, what was that? Dude, didn't even see that. Just one to the dome. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, Golf 2. Here we go.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
Wow, I am doing pretty terribly tonight. Awful, I should say. That guy shot me right in the head to my right, so he had to be, like, closer to the airfield. But I thought I cleared that side out. Did he come around the corner at me or something? I do not know.
Get ready, moving out.
But no matter, I should be able to get my stuff at least. I'll tell you what it was. Crazy, that's what it was. Worst timing ever, says Ghostface Killer. I got to assume that as I was peeking over the left side of the building, as I came back, he came around the right side corner to shoot me. There's no other place they'd come from. And it's funny because I said they're not coming out to greet me. Well, that guy, I think he decided to come out to greet me. Oh, there we go. Bernie's dog saying that my phone is getting hot and the battery is dying. Got a dip for now. Hopefully catch you later. Yo, Bernie's dog, good to see you on, brother. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and thank you so much for the follow. Hope to see you next time. Ghostface Killer, I don't even think your whole body was around the corner yet. He got me good. That's one of those where it's just complete lights out. Not even a chance there. Say hey to the Discord. Yeah, dude, jump on over to the Discord, brother. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I will go ahead and upgrade. Whoever jumped over, let's see, got you here. Let me go ahead and get you your role. I'll verify you. You are no longer an FNG. Boom. All right. 6 Hour, I got you, brother. Get you share my autistic hobbies. Bro, me too. I got a bunch of them. I didn't want to mention it, but yeah, I had a headache today. Like, I had a real bad headache today. I ended up taking a couple of Tylenol, and now I love sailboats. Intensely. I intensely love sailboats. They're kind of my thing right now. Which kind of sucks when you live out in Denver. Like, where the hell are you going to sail a boat at in Denver? I got to get down to the ocean at some point. This is embarrassing. They're sitting on my body. They're probably doing nasty things to it, too. Probably doing nasty things to the body. Here we go. The run of shame. The slight jog of shame. Ah, that helicopter's loud. I feel like I yell over the helicopter. But that's really just so that I can hear myself. I don't know if you guys can hear me any better when I do that. Or if I start blowing out my mic levels. I just realized that I have my blurp menu open. No, I want to get back to chat. Chatty chat. Ghostface Killer, I got a lake you could anchor up in, but that may be about it. So how the hell am I even going to get my sailboat out there?
right? We're talking like 70-footer. 70-footer, single mast. What are they called? Not a schooner. Not a cutter. It is a sloop. Single-masted sloop. Sloop-de-doop. Sloop-a-doop. Sloop-doopy-doop. And, oh, they are teabagging me. What are you doing to my body? My body, you've desecrated it. What is all this stuff around it? I don't want the Alice. You guys, oh my God. What are y'all? No! Now I need to drop this over here. I need to get to my body so I can loot it. Oh, that night vision popped on right quick there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I want my gigantic yacht to get stuck in a lake. Right? That's the kind of thing that you definitely want to get into a marina along the coastline. East Coast, West Coast, Gulf of America, whatever it's going to be. We brought you some extra armor. I think you'll need it. You guys are hilarious. Pants here 2.0. Let's see. Anything really good? You guys just effing with me. Training mini rig. What the hell is this? Oh, the TMR with the Stenog. Okay. Okay. You guys are hilarious. You guys are funny. Tactics are for amateurs. Logistics are for warfighting pros. That's the truth there. That is definitely the truth there. Autistic gear posted. There we go. I'm going to need to check it out. I see it, man. Holy crap. Dude, you got a lot of good stuff there. I'm going to need to peruse those pictures in my leisure because I'm seeing a lot of like old school collection militaria up over there. Okay, so I see your beret. That's going to be the flash for the 2505 going on it. I'm seeing a lot of... Is that a 61 jacket? The rain jacket? So everything's coming together, and you said this was for... oh, crap. What operation was that for? Grenada? So what is the operation from? I knew this before. It's on my shirt. Guys, if you go check out TangoPapaDelta.com, I have the airborne shirt. It is going to have the Grenada operation on it. And actually, there it goes over in chat, TangoPapaDelta.com. Check it out. If you guys are members, you guys get 10% off over on anything out there. So subscribe to the channel over there on Twitch. All right, let's get back to La Base here. But yeah, I've actually got... I'll try to pull it up here. Let's go. Tango, because I've got the operation on my shirt. TangoPapaDelta.com. Okay, so in the supply sergeant, I want to go to uniform. We'll go to t-shirts. It is down here with the Army Airborne World Tour.
Denied. All available birds are in flight.
Son of a gun. Okay, let's see here. So Grenada was Operation Urgent Fury, 1983, with the 82nd Airborne and 75th Ranger Regiment. There we go. That's a historical shirt for you right there.
I'm at the LC. Hurry up and get in.
He's at the LC. I'm further back. How far back did I get here? I got to run for the bird. Oh, my God. Go, 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 go.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. I'm on. Oh, no, hurry. You have to go to the other side. Is he on? Is he on? All right, there we go. Made it. Bernie's dog also working on a second Ranger Battalion kit for Grenada, too. That'd be a legit one, man. Got to hit up those boys over in Lewis. All right, gameplay. Back to chatting here. Okay, guys, so tonight was kind of a crap show, if I'm being honest. We finished one task, I think, out of like 5 or 6 of those that we were working on. Not super great, but we will be coming back. Let's see, today's Tuesday. We're going to be back again on Thursday and then again on Friday. I know I promised we were going to be heading back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. It turned out not to work out this week. I had appointments on this week that I completely forgot about, that Mrs. Tango was like, hey, you know you have an appointment this day, right? It's like, crap. I already told everybody that I was going to switch back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So this week, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday is on hold.
It is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But next week, we will be back to the usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, so be on the lookout for that. As for this week, I will see you guys back here on Thursday. Same time, same schedule here. All right, the speech. Okay, guys, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit up the Discord. I will go ahead and pop that up in chat. Redneck Atheist rickrolling us. You son of a gun. Oh, I just had to throw one more in there, didn't you? Okay, so link is over in chat. Hit up the Discord there. Great place for us to keep in contact, you know, while we're off stream. Talk about games, talk about sailboats, talk about other autistic things like all the militaria that we collect. We could do that. So jump on over there. Also, if you guys are new to stream, consider subscribing, because over there on the Discord, you guys get to make use of our team room. That is our inner circle of the unit there. Only subscribers to the unit get to use that there. Plus, if you guys maintain eyes on the roll down here, as soon as it rolls over, consider subscribing, because you guys get to use your 10% discount for any merch over the TangoPapaDelta.com store, which we checked out just a little bit earlier. I've got a bunch of t-shirts out there. I got a bunch of hoodies. We got hats. We got joggers. We got desk mats. We got mugs, all sorts of things. You guys can pick yourself up one of these fine Tango 2.0 logo hoodies, which I'm rocking tonight. Plus a whole bunch of other things. You know, like I said, I've got a bunch of stuff in there that I have, good Lord, that I designed myself. Very, very autistically inclined. We'll put it that way. Artistically inclined is what I said. For our gear over there. So go check it out. Use your 10% discount. And as you guys are members of the unit, you guys are working your way up to becoming fully coined members of the unit, which is awarded for service after 8 months with us. So most everybody else will get you all the usual, you know, perks that you get for subscribing. You know, no commercials, emoticons, badges, things like that. In addition to that, we give you the 10% off of merch. We also hit you up with the coin here after 8 months. So this is all icing on the cake, guys. Something that you're not going to get with anybody else. You guys burned out my night vision. Good God. Yeah, that challenge coin, this is good military tradition here. Commanders like to give out their particular coins that they design here to soldiers who do great things. We give it here for your loyal service. That is going to be our logo with that 3D relief and that antique silver finish on the skull there. Wearing that maroon enamel beret, the flash of the 2nd Battalion, 325th Airborne Infantry Regiment on top. On the backside here is our paratroopers logo. And then the little plate over here on the side is where the individual number goes that each and every one of you gets specifically for you. I keep track of those on a roster at TangoPapaDelta.com. If you go check it out, it is the unit roll call. So go take a look. Check out who's already got one, who's been with us here for that long. And then check out all the other things. Check out the website. Head on over to the Discord, guys. All right. I will see you guys back here Thursday. Twitch, I'm going to need you all to stand by because we're going to go find somebody to raid out to. So if there's somebody that you would like me to raid out to specifically, let me know. Throw their name up in chat there. I'll go check them out. Otherwise, I'm sure there's plenty of people hitting some gray zone tonight that I can go raid up. We'll see who's on tonight. Everybody else, you guys are dismissed. I'll see you back here on Thursday. Please stand by for this Rangers Ranger in video. You guys have a good evening, and I will see you. I'm out.